Okay, so morning everybody, and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 51. Okay, and we are at the end of this change management topic now. Okay, so we did a lot of discussions, thought processes, flows, workflows, CAB workbench, conflict detection, risk assessment, everything we done, and now we are at the end of this session now. What we are going to be do in this is mainly two things. Means for what we have left, number one is this UI actions. This part is pending for us, and dashboards mainly. Okay, so now if I come here and log in and create a change, so we'll talk about these things. Let's go here, change, open, and let's not pick up standard, pick up some other type of change. Easy to do in that case, or means, yep, let's say a normal, this one. Okay, so the first thing which we need to be see here is called this thing, UI actions. If I go here and if I click on this additional actions or the context menu, I can see that we can copy the change, we can cancel the change. These two things we can do. So if I copy the change here, I see a new change get created. If you see here, and you can go to the notes section. Okay, it's not here. Why? So that is in the incident. So this change get copied, and once you click on the save, in the related list we can see. Let me change. Okay, its application is also changed. Let me change it to the global scope first. And if you see here, we don't have anything like this. Copy, change faces. Let me add a related list here called the copy change, configure related change. Change request parent. Okay. These two. And same. So in the copy, what we are getting it from the previous change, we will be able to see it here. So if you can see, why it's not showing to me? Come on, change request is there, change task is there, change phases is there. Okay, now come back to this part. So if you remember that when we do this thing in the incident, like copy incident, so we know that this is getting copied from the property level. So if you go and click here, copy incident, once you have saved this, let's say this, and if I scroll down and click on the save. So if you notice that this is getting copied and we are getting, see, copy incident. In the incident level, this is coming from the property, and you can see this part is coming. But in the change, it is not coming from the property. If you want to see, let's go here and see the change properties. And let's search for the copy. Do you want to enable the copy feature? Yes, means you want to make it sure that you can see this copy option. There's the number one part. Then list of attributes that will copied from the auditing change. What are the fields you want that should copy from this particular parent change, not from the parent change only. So we can define the fields here. Plus in the incident, if you see that we are just copying the form level, but in the change, the point is that if you're copying a change, do you want to copy the related list as well? I give you the example that why this is be required. Let's say I am doing a data center movement. Okay, so data center movement is not that much easy. It's required 4, 5, 6, 7 changes to be going the production, because a, on one weekend you are just moving the racks, on the other weekend you're moving the databases or the servers, then your computers, everything you're moving one by one. Okay, so instead of creating a new change again and again and again, what we do, we copy the changes and make it the modification in the plan or in the dates only. Rest, I know everything is same here. So that is the reason when we do this part, so we have to be copied these things as well. So in the change property, we can say that what need to be get copied. Copy attachment from the relative file, yes. List of attribute, and also one more thing which I saw in the latest community as well, that if you copy a change, okay, if you copy a change, the change task also get copied. This is one of the practical scenario what we face in my client. Client says, I don't want to copy the task. I just want to copy the changes. But ServiceNow provide this functionality out of the box. They say, if you're copying it, I'm giving you the task as well to be get copied. Simple example, same. Now in my data center movement chain number 1, I have 10 tasks. And I know that every time when I'm creating a data center change, I need 10 tasks again. So for Hema say, yes, Atul, it's a good feature because आपका काम easy हो गया. You are getting 10 tasks created automatically when you copy the change. But me as a business thing, no, I don't want this thing. For me, it's not a good, useful. But ServiceNow say, I am providing you out of the box. If you want, you can use it. Otherwise, you have to be modify the property. So like this, you can see related list that will be get copied from the change, original change. Task, CMDB, services offering, and business application. These will get copied when you copy a change. Okay. Again, and also approvals will not get copied. Approvals will be triggered again when you click on the request approval button as per the workflow and flow defined on that particular change. So don't say, are we getting the approvals as copied? No, only the data I can say it can be done. And on the task level, these fields will get copied, not everything else. So the purpose of bringing this particular point is that specifically this point, because in the change, it is a lot of things. Risk assessment will not get copied. Conflict detection will not get copied. It will come automatically when you run this part. Okay, so this is what is the point here. Let me see, do we have any parent field here? Because we copied, so we need to be C. Go here, configure form layout. And search for the parent. Because we should know that where this particular change is coming to us. How as a user I will know that this change get copied. नहीं, parent तो नहीं है. इसका मतलब we are missing some field here which say that this change get copied from the previous other changes. Or let's say इसको यहाँ पे चलते हैं and go to the change. Click on the open and filter out. क्या था change हमारा 0032. देखो अब यहाँ पर एक चीज और भी है. Again, something which we learn. Did you see that I'm not able to change anything here? सी ये सर्च बटन काम नहीं कर रहा मेरे लिए. But if I go here on the incident, and click on this, it is working for me. Also, you can see this is available, but here I'm not able to see all in one go. These are nothing but these are the configurations of the list layouts. List control, list layouts are there. And these are very common things which come in the picture that my customer want to be standard one, nobody can change it. Okay. It just remind me, so items 0032. ये वाला ठीक है. So we copy from this change, right? अच्छा नहीं तो ये वाला change है ना. इसको copy का parent भी नहीं है, copy भी नहीं. Otherwise, a change will get copied here. If you create a change from any other change, it will get copied here. That okay, you are creating this change from this particular change only. Okay, there is a one part. Now, one more thing which we have here is called the change from incident and problem, which we already saw that I can create a change from the incident as well. So if you click here, let me save. Okay. And if you click here, you can create change. Let's say normal change from incident, I'm saying. And you will see incident fixed by change, not caused by change. Incident fixed by change. When you are creating any incident, so if you go here in the conflict, nothing is there. But if you go here, let's say I'm raising this change to fix a incident, then you have to do it manually. But if you're creating a change from an incident, it is always a incident fixed by change. Or if you go here, let me open this. In the resolution, sorry, related records, you can see RFC and caused by. If you fill here, let me see if I fill here something. This change, and let me open this change in another window and save this. So if you come here and if this change get reloaded, so now you can see incident fixed by change, sorry, caused by change. These are called M2M tables. But the problem is that if Atul, can we add one more incident here? Sorry, more change here. I use a practical scenario for this one. For one of my client, they says, Atul, there's a problem record. I said, okay. To fix the problem record, I raise a change number 1. I said, okay. But that change did not fix my problem. तो सही है. I have to I have to create another change. Now the problem is that if I raise another change, then in the problem, this will get overwritten. Let me open the problem record as well. And this is what ServiceNow's expected behavior. ठीक है. इसमें नहीं है, analysis में नहीं है. Let's say I'm raising a normal change. To fix this problem, I'm raising a change. Okay, so if you go here, you will find out. कहाँ गया? ये देखो, ये रहा. ठीक है. Now, if tomorrow I need to create a new change for this problem record. अब practically होना क्या चाहिए? One parent, multiple child. लेकिन प्रॉब्लम के केस में many parents, many child होने चाहिए, which is not possible case. So, which is the latest one? जो आप चेंज लेटेस्ट रेस करोगे, वो चेंज यहाँ पर डिस्प्ले होगा. Not all the changes will be displayed here. बड़ा ही टेक्निकल सॉल्यूशन when we reach out to ServiceNow, they give us technical solution in this part that We have a functionality that you can go from problem to change, change to problem, change to incident, incident to change. But if you want, can I have a multiple parents for a single change, for a multiple changes? It is not possible as of now. You have to be go here and manually you have to be create a new problem record under that you can do it by yourself. Okay. So sometimes customer demand. So my like the same thing. My customer say, no, I want to see all the changes which I raised for a problem record. I said you can't do this thing because you can do only means you can get a report of one change at the last which has been created. Okay, so these two things important here to be understand the UI actions. Rest you can see here if you go on the change. Add visual dashboard. We have a topic for this one, so we will do. Create outages. One important point. Now, the thing is that sometime over the weekend we got a message from our bank. Hello Hema or hello dear customer, we are upgrading our systems from this time to this time. During this time, ATM service, cash withdrawal service, online banking may be affected or will not be available. What is the meaning of the will not be available? Means you will not able to use that service. It means they are having an outage on that part. Now outage can be the three types. Which service now say? Outage can be a proper outage. आप जा रहे हैं हाईवे पे, हाईवे बंद है without any prior information. That's called the outage. Degradation. You're going on the highway, but you're getting a flashes on the screen. Please reduce the speed. It's a slippery there. Service है लेकिन degrade हो गई है बिल्कुल. Instead of 100 you're going by 20-30 only. And the plan outage जो हमें बैंक वालों ने बताया. When you see you're traveling, but a day before you saw all the weather and everything, and you got a message on the Google map that this particular motorway has these things going on, so your journey may impact it. That is called the plan outage. A lot of companies are using, not a lot of, almost every customer is using this particular options. This thing, outage. If I talk you from the operational perspective, these outage will help you to drive your service commitment. Like simple example, I promise you guys this course will be done in the 60 days. Okay. And I intentionally start taking a leaves. No, I'm not well. I did not get up. Sorry guys, not in the mood for today. These are what? Outages. And these are impacting my commitments. Atul, you have said in the beginning you will done this thing in the 60 days and all these things. Now you're delaying it. This thing. I'm going out, guys. A week advance, I give you notice. That is a plan outage. I'm able to teach. I'm able to share the knowledge, but not 100% well. So maybe we will do the class only for the 30 minutes. And outage is this is you cannot say Atul, this is unplanned. No, it is not unplanned actually. There is nothing word called unplanned. It's called outage. So you can consider this as an unplanned as well. It's totally depend on the business to business that how they want to be treated. Okay. And we raise the outage on the CI. But CI band hai na, mera CI down hai. You can put the begin time, you can put the end time, and duration will be calculated automatically. So if I say put, let's say backdate as well. Yes, for the purpose. And let's say this. So now 5th to 23, and if I click save, so duration will get calculated. 18 days ka outage hai. There is a topic called service commitment, which is not part of our syllabus anyhow. But if you go and read that about topic, you will see that these outages are playing a vital role. To calculate the availability of an application at the end of the month to report to the client, these outages are playing a vital role here. Okay, so this is what is the create outage. Create work order. Why you are able to see? Because I have installed the CSM plugin as well. So, or FSM plugin, otherwise you will not be able to see that particular part. Propose a standard change template. If you want to create a standard change template directly from change, you can click it here. It's a propose. So remember, so we're going the same screen now. You can see category and all the things. When you fill, click save, it will be done. We've done this part from the application navigator as well. You can do it from here as well. Now, then refresh impacted services. What does this mean? Once we add CI here, service here, service offering, we want to populate these things, affected and impacted services. Sometimes it gets populated automatically. If no, you can go and click on this. Okay. Then metric timelines. I have no idea that because I never use it metric on this particular part. Live feed is something different. Like you want to get little always updates of this instance, you can click on the live feeds as well. Okay. Edit risk conditions. The risk which we done. Okay. And save. यहाँ ले जाएगा आपको. Not sure that why service now give this purpose here, because this option only be available to the admin user, not to the ITIL users, because ITIL user cannot change the risk conditions. Okay. Then insert stage access analyzer is basically from the ACL's parts. And we done the ACL, right, Seema? We done?
Yes.
Done,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then if you want to export the change, you can do in the PDF XML. You can view it. You can copy URL, favorites, everything you can do is all the same here. Okay. So this is almost at the end of the change now. What has been left is change dashboards. What service now provides. I'm looking for the change. I should look for the dashboard. And let's go here. Here. Change overview. Okay. So ServiceNow provide us a default, not default, out of the box dashboard here. You can see total emergency changes, critical changes, open changes. Okay. But the problem is that as a human being, maybe in your industry, in your company as well, they have a requirement. Hema, I want to know all the changes from the starting from the new till closed, how much average it take to approve a single change. From new to assess, how much time it will take. From assess to authorize, how much time it will take. From assess, from authorize to schedule, schedule to implement to review, to close. These things we cannot achieve in the standard reporting. That is the one part. Very clear. These things we cannot achieve in the standard reporting. To achieve that, we need to be install the PA, performance analytics, as a module. We have to be activate that, and then we are able to see these things. The simple fundamental is that if you want to do a lot of calculations to create your reports, then we have to be use the performance analytics part. We can't do in the standard reporting. It's another one, another module, licensed version. We have to be get it, and then we have to be do this particular part. Okay, but out of the box, ServiceNow provide this as a dashboard. Close per month, close per type, and all the things will be there. ठीक है ना, ये pivot table they have prepared the pivot table on that particular part. ठीक. We already done the reporting and dashboard. So if you want, you can go and you can see all the reports or dashboards all the reports which you have created. The important point is that we have to be see that what condition they have mentioned here. So like I want to be see the overdue changes. What do you mean by the overdue changes? Maybe a changes which is plan started is something previous dates and now still in the not implemented properly. So you can see the plan started is this less than this. उसके पहले के जितने भी changes सब overdue changes हैं मेरे लिए. Okay. So this is what we are able to do in the change management. Clear? Hema ji.
Yes, Atul.
Good.
Thank
Now,
you.
as we're all at the end of this topic, I want to bring a new topic here. Okay. And this topic will cover everything. Means everything means this is be applicable for the incident, request, change, and problem. If you see that we were missing two things, that is called the metrics. I say metrics dashboards we will do in the one go. Let me show you here. Okay, move it here only metric. Yeah, metric overview. Let me show you this thing. The thing is that if you go in the layman language, the meaning of metric is measurement, to measure something. Okay. And when you measure one point at a given, one thing at a given point of time. Right? If I say, okay, Hema, can you stand on this weighing machine? I want to see your height. Although it is not possible. You're asking me to stand on the weighing machine, but you're looking for my height. No. If you want to be measure my height, you have to be put me on the wall side where you have this measurement tape and you can measure it. It means at a given point of time, I can measure only one thing of your structure, not many things. And I want to see that how much variation has been done. Maybe last week you came, you were X kg, but now this time you come for the Y kg with the Y kg. So I am doing a variation checking. In service now, this is also important. Why and what is this? My customer says, I want to know an incident where this incident has been assigned to multiple groups and how much time a group keep this incident in his bucket. Let's say, practical example. Teacher told to you, Hema, you have to do the homework. Okay. The deadline for the homework is 31st of July. And she hand over the homework to you on the 1st of July. Now, if you go to teacher on 30th of July and say, sorry, I did not get this question, or get these questions, what teacher will say? Hema, where were you in the last 30 days? Hema know that she need to do the homework, but she was not doing that homework. So this is called the measurement way, that how to measure that where were you? Why did you not come to me earlier? So ServiceNow provides us a concept called the metrics. Here, these things. The purpose of metric is that if I want to check the movement on a particular field on a table, just say I give example, same example. Let's take it. Incident has been raised. Okay. The incident has been assigned to survey desk first. Then after 10 days, it moved to the network team. After 5 days, it moved to the database team. After 2 days, it moved to the server team. Now, when I or you as a incident manager at the end of the month preparing our report, how we can say that where incident get breach? In the server desk, when the incident was assigned to server desk, or when it was assigned to the server team or the database team or the network team. क्योंकि हर कोई बोलेगा नहीं मैंने तो सिर्फ 2 दिन रखा, मैंने 3 दिन रखा, मैंने 4 दिन रखा, मेरे यहाँ पे ब्रीच नहीं हुआ, So how I as a incident manager will come to know about this thing? Then what I will do? I'll create a metric definition. So now if I show you here, so you can see this thing. This metric definition is going to be work only and only on the assignment group. So what they do, or what ServiceNow say, you can put the name, you can put the table, and you can put the field on which field you want to get a metric. See, you cannot select the multiple options. You can select only one option at a given point of time. I say I want to do in the assignment group. You can do it by a field value duration, or you can do it by a scripting. If you want to write some script, you can write it. But generally, people avoid any scripting here. Okay. People say,
Yes.
no, we want to be, or the business say we want to be go with the low code field duration value. Only this thing you have to do, and click on the save, and then scroll down. If you scroll down, you can see all the incidents where assignment group get changed and how much duration they keep it with themselves. It means in this particular metric, you will get duplicate incident as well, but you will find start and end time. So now if you can see what we have on the assignment group, right? Let's see, do we have anything in field value and field? Let's see, and open it. नहीं ठीक है, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है इसमें तो. So now you can see that this incident, if I open in the other window, easy to do this particular part. So now you can see if I do group by ID. अरे सब में 1-1 नहीं है क्या? ये देखो जैसे, हाँ ये एग्जाम्पल देखो. So now you can see इसमें पहले बैच 14 को साइन किया गया 5:39 से 5:40 तक 47 सेकंड था. उससे पहले ये जनवरी 16 से इसके बीच में 16 दिन तक किसी को साइन नहीं था, खाली थी वैल्यू. It's all empty. So if you open this record, let me try to open and show you something here. ठीक है, let's say now I'm going to be change it. Incident T, please, and save. Now let's go and refresh this screen. Should come with the 3. ये देखो 3 हो गई है. तो यहां से आपको मिल जाएगा कि अच्छा पहले ये था, अब ये है, अब ये है. You have to just sort out with the start time. Can we do only this thing? No, we can create multiple metrics. So if I go back here on the metric definition again, you can see first call resolution, change approval, कि एक चेंज को एक स्टेट से दूसरे स्टेट में मूव होने के लिए कितना टाइम लगा. So you can do this, but at least you get the, if you don't want any kind of a calculation, you want simple values, you can get it. See, so if I open this in another window and group by ID, so now you can see here, not yet requested 22nd अप्रूव नहीं हुआ, अभी तक पेंडिंग में ही है. देखो, if you see this, you can create a report as well on the metrics. You can create a report as well on the metrics. So now you can see these things. हाँ, बस इसमें इतना है कि in this you are saying it is not possible. In this you are getting a simple calculation, but if you use the PA, you will be getting the average and everything. You can calculate very easily on that particular part. So now you can see like this. This is what is the matrix which we can use. If you notice that in the change in the problem as well, I say that these metrics are there. Now along with the metrics, we have one more concept called the database view. ये वाला क्योंकि दोनों ना रिपोर्टिंग से ही रिलेटेड है और ये दोनों टॉपिक्स हमारे पिछले 4 टॉपिक्स के लिए कवर होते हैं. Now what is the database view? Database view says when you want to join 2 tables and get a result. I'm not sure that if you study about the relational database, RDBMS or DBMS or SQL, in that we have a query. Select employee from the employee table where department is this, or select employee from the department employee table where department of a use for employee dot department is equal to department or this in the department table. This is what is called the join. In ServiceNow, if you want to get a report of more than 2 tables in a one, then you have to be use the database view. I give an example. I want to see all the incidents where SLA has been breached. हेमा कहेगी कौन सी बड़ी बात है? SLA टेबल में जाओ, टास्क SLA में जाओ, बन जाएगा तो रिपोर्ट. I want to see all the records of a incident where SLA has been breached, but I want as per the category. Now, if you know that category is not available on the task SLA table, यहाँ पर category नहीं मिलेगी आपको, incident category नहीं मिलेगी. You can see it here. See, नहीं है. It means I have to be join this table and this table. क्योंकि category कहाँ पर है? Category is here. SLA information कहाँ है? In this table. So I have to be join it. To join this, we need to be use the database view here. So what we have to do, you have to go here. And you can see here. देखो. The example which I gave you, because it required little bit coding. So let me show you the incident one. इसकी बात कर रहे थे. देखो. Yeah. Join incident to SLA task to report the things like incident resolved by SLA per category, per caller, per CI. Anything you can do. Now, if I gave this example as well in the trainings. Let's say you told to your kid, hey, go in your room. There will be a toys. Bring a toy which is in the yellow color. Means what you're saying to him that in the room you have to find out a toy which matches to my requirement, that is called the yellow color. This is what is called the where clause. So what it says, how we can create a database view. You can create on the new and you can put the name. Label and plurals are important. Basically, if I say the plural means that कैसे करें इसको example को हम. Label means that what is the name of this particular database as you want to be call it or you want to be used it in your reporting purpose. Plural means is something when you want to be, because you are adding 2 tables together. So this is what the purpose of the plural. I need to be see that exact meaning of this, that why it is be there, because it is not mandatory. If I remove this, it will not be mandatory for me. Okay. So now let me create one new database view only. Then I can show you easily. Let's come here. LNG देखो ये भी मैंडेटरी नहीं है, सो वी कैन skip as well, but it says it may require for the running purpose. So copy to this thing will get copied in the CIS underscore documentation field. So I can say LNG and plural we just put S LNGs क्योंकि इसका भी कुछ पर्पस वैसे ही है. ठीक है, क्लिक ऑन द सेव. क्या हो गया? ओहो ऑलरेडी है क्या? ठीक है. Now here we have to do, because as I say, to create a database view we needed two tables. So table number 1, click on the new. What is the table number? Table number is incident variable prefix. What is the purpose of this? Now let's say I give two form to Hema to fill you. Okay, in the both form, one form is for the school admission, one form is for the hostel admission. ठीक है. In the both form, few fields are common: name, date of birth, gender, address, father name, email ID, contact number. Now if I say Hema, have you filled the form? कौन से वाला? स्कूल एडमिशन, हॉस्टल एडमिशन? आई सेड हॉस्टल एडमिशन. हाँ उसमें भर दिया, बट मुझे ना एड्रेस नहीं समझ में आ रहा. बट एड्रेस तो दोनों में कॉमन है. सो टू डिफरेंशिएट द टू fields which are common in the both form, we use the variable prefix. So I say LNG will, sorry, incident table के जो fields होंगे, they have a prefix called LNG underscore IN and submit. क्या हो गया? IN कर देते हैं आप. What happened? What rule violation? पता नहीं यार, मेरा ना पूरा खराब हो चुका है यार इंस्टेंस. ठीक है, दैट इज द फर्स्ट थिंग. सेकंड, किस टेबल के साथ आपको ज्वाइन करना है? गेट ऑल द एम्प्लॉइज फ्रॉम द एम्प्लॉय टेबल where employee.department is matching with the department table. So this is what the second. So I said I want to do it from the task SLA table. Okay. और इसको हम कॉल करेंगे SL से. And here you have to put the where clause. Where employee.department is equal to matching to the department table. ये चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है. And this is the only thing which you have to do the technical part. तो मैं क्या बोलूंगा? Incident डॉट sys underscore ID जो है वो मैच करे. नॉट, नहीं, रुको, मैंने इसको ओपन करता हूं क्योंकि आई डोंट नो दिस कोडिंग मच, बट आई कैन एक्सप्लेन यू इन दिस मैनर. ये वाला यहां से मिलते हैं वेयर क्लोज. हाँ ये इसको कॉपी करता हूँ एंड शो दैट व्हाई दिस इज व्हाट दिस इज मीन शोइंग. कहाँ गया हमारा? ये रहा. ठीक है, चलो इसको उठाकर हम लिखते हैं IN क्योंकि व्हाट दे आर सेइंग IN. नाउ व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? दे आर सेइंग गो टू द टास्क टेबल. ठीक है, सॉरी, IN मीन्स द प्रीफिक्स. इस टेबल के टास्क रिकॉर्ड में जाओ, मतलब इंसिडेंट टेबल के टास्क में जाओ और मैच करो क्या उसका सिस आईडी इसके सिस आईडी से मैच हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है. I'll show the example. SL, then you will be able to understand. Click on the submit. ठीक है, now I'll show you this thing. कहाँ गया हमारा इंसिडेंट? ये रहा. ठीक, ये अरे ठीक है, जो पुराना बना बना वो रन करके दिखाता है मैं आपको। आई शो दिस पार्ट नाउ। क्लिक ऑन द ट्राई इट। हमारे पास ये रिकॉर्ड्स आ गए। These are the records which are coming from the both tables, incident and the task SLA. Now, how it work? What this where clause do mainly? That is important. In the where clause, let me go back. Task table underscore task means इस टेबल में SLA टेबल का जो टास्क है. Now come here. और कहाँ गया हमारा SLA? तो ओपन किया था मैंने. चलो इसको दोबारा से ओपन करते हैं. ठीक है, देखो. हाँ, what this statement is saying, इस टेबल के टास्क फील्ड में जाइए. इस टेबल का टास्क फील्ड कौन सा है? ये वाला, राइट. SLA के टास्क में जाइए. ये इसका सिस आईडी शुड मैच इंसिडेंट के सिस आईडी से. क्या करो? इंसिडेंट की टेबल में जाओ. ओके, लेट्स आई क्लिक ऑन द इंसिडेंट. Click on the, let's say, open as of now. इंसिडेंट की टेबल में जाओ और चेक करो कि इसका सिस आईडी क्या है. क्या ये सिस आईडी इस टेबल में है यहां पर? अगर है तो मेरे लिए वो रिकॉर्ड्स लेके आ जाओ. दिस इज व्हाट द वेयर क्लोज सेज. एम्प्लॉय डॉट डिपार्टमेंट, हेमा डॉट डिपार्टमेंट क्या है? इज IT. Go to in the department table and see, do we have the IT department? If yes, then bring the result for me. This is what this where clause do. In the where clause, we always use the sys IDs for the comparison to getting the results. Now you say, Atul, what is the purpose of these two things? Prefixes. Now if you come here, let me click on the try it. And if you come here, you can see this. Active field is available in the both, in the task as in the SLA as well, in the incident as well. So how you differentiate that I am referring to which active? So the prefixes will help you to understand that this is from the incident table, this is from the SLA table. Now if you show this thing like this, created by, these are the things. And now if you see, you will get in the category as an option. See, वो कैटेगरी मिल जाएगी यहाँ पे. Sorry, category आ रही. This is what our problem statement, right? That we want to see all the SLA of the incident. What I can say, by the category format. So now in this particular database view, I am getting the fields from the SLA table as well. I'm getting the fields from the task table as well. Sorry, incident as well. ठीक है जी. And we can create a report as well on the database view. क्योंकि इसमें तो सिंपल, अब यहाँ पे तो आपको सिर्फ लिस्ट व्यू दिख रहा है. If you want to create a report, go to report and then you can do the, what I can say, reporting in the proper manner. Because database view is nothing, it's a table only. So if you go here and click on the reports, and if you click on the create new, in the table if you put incident underscore, sorry, DENT, what is our database view name? SLA. See, this is a database view, but it is as a table only for us, and it is available to use in the reporting. So, but ServiceNow say it's not much recommended to create a multiple database view, because database view is a query on the more than 2 tables. So you have to make sure that the tables which has been selected should not have a impact on the system. Like example, I give example, like you say, Atul, I want to see all the changes has been done on the incident and a change table, or where the incident is mapped to the change in the last 2 weeks. To do this part, you have to go to the audit table, and doing the database view on the audit table is not recommended because it has a lot of, what I can say, updates. So it's not recommended to use the audit table for the database view. You can you can create, but not recommended. Okay, so this is what is the database view metrics which we need to be covered in the all previous sessions of the incident, change, problem and request has been completed today in this particular part. Now put the question and doubts here. Here we did the PIR task, right? Post implementation review task, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes, with Heathel around.
Yes,
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 yeah.
yes, yes, right. Good. So with this, we have done these 2 topics, plus the change has been fully done here. Now your question, doubts.
Uh, Nothing so far.
Okay, good. Now let me stop the recording.